On Friday, 3 Russian MiG-31 fighter jets entered Estonian airspace over the Gulf of Finland, without flight plans or active transponders, crossing territorial limits for about 12 minutes. Tallinn described this as one of the most serious incursions yet. Italy's F-35s, operating under NATO's Baltic air policing mission, were scrambled to intercept and force the jets out. Estonia called this incident unprecedentedly brazen, saying it violated the UN Charter and Estonia's territorial integrity. Moscow, for its part, denies the breach, claiming the jets stayed over neutral waters and did not enter Estonia proper. In response, Estonia has invoked NATO Article 4, which allows a member state to request consultations when it feels its territorial integrity or security is threatened. A meeting of NATO's North Atlantic Council is scheduled. Estonia also asked that the UN Security Council hold an emergency session scheduled for September 22nd to address what Tallinn calls a broader pattern of escalation by Russia. This is the first time since joining the UN that Estonia has requested such a meeting. The broader pattern includes repeated airspace violations elsewhere. Poland has reported incursions by Russian drones, Romania has faced similar incidents, and there have been concerns over reconnaissance aircraft flying without communicating or using transponders. Let's place this in historical and geopolitical context. Since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022, borders around Europe's northeast have seen frequent tests. Airspace near the Baltics, Poland, and Romania are under increasing pressure. These are not isolated provocations but part of a strategic signaling by Moscow. Legally, state sovereignty under the UN Charter protects territorial integrity. Violations of airspace by military aircraft, especially from a permanent UN Security Council member, raise serious questions. When communication is ignored and transponders are off, the risk of miscalculation or unintended escalation increases. From a security perspective, NATO's eastern members are concerned that Russia may be probing reaction times, alliance cohesion, and whether commitments under treaties will be maintained. The invocation of Article 4 indicates rising anxiety. Diplomatically, Estonia's move to call a Security Council meeting underscores how airspace violations are being elevated from tactical concerns to issues of global order. What are the potential outcomes? One possibility is new sanctions or diplomatic pressure from the European Union and NATO. Another is bolstering air defense postures in the Baltics and in Poland. Military interception is already routine. Perhaps rules of engagement will tighten. However, Russia's denial complicates any international legal action. Permanent members of the UN Security Council also have veto power, which may block formal resolutions. Whether the UN can meaningfully act depends on how many states are willing to press for strong language, proof, and perhaps a collective deterrent posture. The Estonia incident is more than an isolated provocation. It signals escalating tension on NATO's frontier. The United States has reaffirmed its commitment. The UN is now being asked to respond. What remains to be seen is how the alliance and international institutions will balance deterrence, diplomacy, and legal norms. If Russia backs down, it may claim victory in ambiguity. If the West responds with unity and clarity, a stronger message is sent. NATO remains bound by its commitments. This moment could define how Europe handles encroachments going forward.